What's going on, guys? We got a lot of great pictures in this episode and somehow even more incredible videos. Some are strange, some are creepy, and a few are just downright hard to explain. So keep your eyes open, because you might spot some that I didn't. Alright, let's get into this. Alright guys, this might honestly be one of the best pictures I've ever seen, but I'm not so sure that it is a Bigfoot. I need some specialists or somebody in the comments to let me know, is this a type of ape or something like that? Because for all I know, this looks so real that it could just be an ape that I don't know about, a gorilla, something. I mean, here's it changed color a little bit, and the picture, everything just flows together. I don't know. I don't think this is AI. I think this looks real. Like, this is one of the first real pictures I think I've seen. But then again, like I said, let me know, guys, is this an already known creature, a different type of ape? And yeah, let me know what you think, because this is pretty amazing, if you ask me. Hopefully that's not fake. But we're just getting started out, so welcome back to Monstertrailcams, and today I truly have some great videos for you guys, and you're definitely going to want to stick around and check them out. But this first one, I have my antennas up as well, but at the end you're going to see why it may be legitimate, because that guy might not be with us anymore. Hopefully that's not the case, but come check it out, it's quick. Okay, I slowed it down right here because, I mean, honestly, we've never seen this angle of a Bigfoot, if it is that. It's either that or CGI. I mean, guys, this is not AI, at least no AI that I know of. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, this is almost too crazy to be legitimate. But, I mean, look at it. You can clearly see that is a mammal. But then look what it said in the comments. Check this out. I decided to scroll and I saw this. So, I don't know. This is creepy and crazy. And the next one, I'm going to show you, you know what, I'm just going to say it. I think this one is a hoax, but I'm going to show it to you guys anyway. It's either a family that somebody is doing this to, or they're setting it up themselves. But either way, why don't you take a look and you can decide yourself. Alright guys, make sure to send in your videos and pictures, because today we got a picture from Andrew, and you know, at first I looked at the bottom half of this, I'm like, oh, this is probably fake, but it's kind of blurry, so I couldn't really tell for sure, and it met that threshold where it was real enough to show, not fake like some of them that I get. But I don't know, this could be AI, could be real. Very interesting though, like, I have no idea. Could this be a dogman species or something else? Let me know. And for the first time, I'm going to ask you to do this because I want to see how many of you believe. So if you believe in a Bigfoot, a dogman, any of the cryptids, I want you to hit that like button right now. And I want to see if I get more than usual. Alright. What, baby? What? Sam again. Get your ass. Where'd you go? Sneaking around on your ass. I'm gonna get your ass. Okay guys, you know, I mean, I guess it could be real, but the channel is called Harry and Squatch, and look, I'm gonna zoom it in, even though I don't think I need to. I'm zooming it in, and look, I slowed it down, and look, it's, to me, clearly somebody in a Bigfoot costume, because look how they jump. They jump like a person. Watch it. There it is. There it is. Come on. I mean, I don't, personally, come on. I don't think this is anything, but then again, let me know what you think. Now, this next one is supposedly a Bigfoot tearing through a shed, so let's take a look at it together. Tears through a shed violently on camera and shows face. Now, I've only watched this once when I put it on here. And I don't know about the face, guys. Like, up to here, I was like, ooh, what could that be? Let's keep watching. See, there, I'm still not sure. But, yeah, once it rips this thing away. Maybe I was looking at it at a weird angle. See, I thought that was a person in a shirt. I mean, is that what that is, or am I just looking at it wrong? I have no idea. What do you guys think this could possibly be? Okay guys, this next video is probably the most legit you'll see today, but for one, check out my other channel where I tell stories of the mysterious and everything. It's called Mr. E-Files, and check that out after you watch this. But let's get back to the story and tell me if you think this is amazing. Yeah, this one's pretty intense. And I guess what happened here were these guys that were out and they saw this makeshift shelter. So they put a camera there, a trail cam or some type of camera, and they just wanted to see maybe whose home it was. And this is the video that they caught. If you ask me, you know, this is kind of crazy evidence. I mean, even if somebody was to wear a mask or do this and that, look at the shoulder length on that. That's like 2 humans. And at the very beginning, I don't know if that was a glitch in the camera, but it almost looked like it teleports, which is, can't even think of that. That's just too crazy. But I mean, I guess somebody could be wearing multiple jackets and multiple hoods, because we never really do get a good look at it. I'll zoom it in right here. It almost looks like a dog under there. I don't know. I really have no idea. Let me know what you guys think about this. Okay, guys, I've seen this picture floating around, but somebody did a thing on the backstory, and it's too incredible that I just have to show you guys, so we're going to have to listen to their voice and stuff. I kind of put a different voice over it, but check this out.
So this man was hunting somewhere in Washington state when he saw what he thought must have been a man in a Bigfoot costume, chopping down a tree near some power lines. The man was about to tell him to stop when he realized how huge this guy was. Wow. What a costume. Hey man, are you shooting a YouTube video or something? That's a great costume. The beast of a man said yes in a deep, strange voice. I said, cool man, can we take a picture? What's the name of your channel? I snapped this pic, and right after I did, the beast had thrown me to the ground while snatching my phone and shaking it to pieces. He made a grunting noise at me, a look of disgust on his humanish face. He moved faster than anything I'd ever seen, faster than a sports car. I picked up the pieces of my phone, hoping someone could work some magic, and they did. This is my picture with Bigfoot. I had no idea at the time.
Okay, that guy just said it moved faster than anything he's ever seen, faster than a truck, whatever. That makes me think, like, you know, that glitch that I thought I saw in the other one, was that really maybe a Bigfoot teleporting even just a foot away? I don't know. This is crazy, but that story, if true, is unbelievable. I'm just kind of mad when, you know, he asked the Sasquatch, you know, what's your channel, that it didn't say Monstertrailcams. That would have been pretty cool. But either way, I don't know, guys. I don't know if somebody made up that story or if it's legit. If it's legit, then that's pretty cool. But this next video is legit from a man on a working site, and it's truly incredible. It's from Myra Moore official account on TikTok. She does some really good stuff, and this is supposedly in Salt Lake City, Utah. And as you see, the guy's working, you're about to see, the guy's just working, and he sees this like Bigfoot that's like up on this ravine on these rocks, and it is scary, it's creepy, And personally, I think this is real. I don't know if it's a Bigfoot, but I do think this footage is real. Take a look.
Kind of creepy. It's like a person's silhouette up in them clouds. I'm sorry. If it was your mountain, I'm sorry I broke it.
A person's silhouette up in the clouds. I'm sorry if a person's silhouette up in the clouds.
Okay, am I the only one that got the feeling that this is like something not of Earth? Like maybe it is a Bigfoot or something, but just the ominous of it and just standing up alone. Like, why would you look at that? That thing could, if you're a person, you could easily fall, and not to mention it's all fog. You can't see anything. You could easily fall just to do this as a prank. That's why I lean towards real on this. And then as we zoom in more and more, I try to do a good job of zooming in, but let's be honest, I'm not going to get much, but I tried to switch the tones a little bit right here to maybe allow you to see the shape of it better. But what do you guys think? I mean, this to me is awesome. I love this. Like, more of these, please, every day. And I'm going to try to get you guys as many of these as possible. You can count on it. Okay, this next one comes from Canada. And I'm not going to lie, my, fake detectors kind of went off on this a little bit, just because even though we get such a clear shot of the face, we don't really see anything. But this was of a guy in Canada that was hunting, and he saw a bunch of deer, and he was waiting for, I guess, a bigger buck. And this is what he saw. I'm going to let it play all the way through, and then we'll talk at the end. Okay, so let me know in the comments, what are you guys thinking on this? Because look at this, it just looks like a rag doll. Like, there's absolutely no markers to see its chin, its eyes really, unless that's an eye right there, no nose, just a lot of hair, you know what I mean? So it's almost like this could easily be a prank if somebody just wore, like, incredibly hairy costumes, And just to think that he got that good of a shot of it, that would have been like the best Bigfoot shot ever. And I'll even try to, zoom in a little bit. I don't think it really helps. I mean, I can't tell if there's a nose there or an eye. I mean, even when I try to switch the settings, it still doesn't help. It's really weird, to be honest. If somebody created this, they're trying to create some spooky stuff. But to pass it off as real Bigfoot stuff, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I particularly do not believe this, but you guys can. That's all cool. But yeah, let me know if you're with me in the comments, because something about this just does not feel legitimate. But the next one, there's a guy talking, and I couldn't cut off the sound or you guys wouldn't really understand it. So I'm just going to let that play all the way through as well, and then you guys can tell me what you think. So as of now, take a look at it. Check it.
We were in the mountains of Mountain View, Arkansas. I started videotaping, but couldn't see anything until we went back a few days later to view the footage. Any clue? RMSO responds. After enlarging the frame by 200%, I see the arm and hand that outstretched in front of the tree, and seems to have long hair hanging from it. I'll run it through a couple of light filters to see if we can have a better look, and then I'll enlarge it to 300% too. Norma continues. We rented an Airbnb home in a wooded area so that we could see the eclipse. I got to the home around 9 p.m. Me and another friend were waiting on a few more people to get there. We decided to enjoy the view from the deck outside while we waited. We started hearing footsteps, and they kept coming closer and closer. We decided to try and see what it was, but quickly went inside when we could actually hear it right next to us.
That's right, guys, a dog man on a doorbell camera. Where else are you gonna see it? This is absolutely crazy. I have no idea what to make of this picture because honestly, it scares the living daylights out of me. If this is real, we got some problems going on. And of course, this comes from Oregon. Where else? Take a look. Now, this is unknown, and when I first saw it, I was like, this is a weird Bigfoot picture. I've never seen a Bigfoot with a face like that. I showed it to a friend. They're like, bro, that's a dog man. I'm like, there's no way that's a legitimate dog man. They're like, dude, that's a dog man. So I don't know. I have never seen one in person, nor a Bigfoot. You guys know I'm trying to believe, but when I see stuff like this, I don't know. It could be literally anything. But I mean, I do kind of see a house there. So this could be a doorbell camera. The story could be true, right? But that's for you guys to decide. I don't know about this one. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think.
Oh, sorry. We end up on a YouTube channel. Is it like, where is this car?
Yeah, what is he talking about? Bridge?
I don't know. Maybe he's all like, oh yeah.
Can you?
I literally don't know how to justify this.
Well, I don't want to head towards someone that's not your father.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
He did say my by my nickname, Lolo.
Yell again.
Dad?
Where? What, is he down there?
Why do you want us to walk to the bridge?
Where is he?
Where are you?
You down there?
Dad!
Now, this video is of girls being picked up by their dad, supposedly on a bridge, and when they yell out his name, it sounds like he answers from under the bridge. So, do you think this is all just a clever hoax, or do you think possibly what was really calling them is a skinwalker? Because when I saw this video, I just got a bad vibe that I could not explain. We all know that dogs and coyotes like to howl at each other, especially during the night. But what happens when a dog or a coyote howls and what answers back isn't a dog? Well, I got that footage for you right here, and I'm going to put it on repeat a couple times just so you can hear the unbelievable scream that comes out of this thing. And at the end, I want to know what you think in the comments. The next two pictures are from X from Living Among Bigfoot and Bigfoot Lover 90. Now, between these two pictures, I personally think one of them could possibly be real, but I think the other one is fake. I want to know if you in the comments can tell me which one I think is real and which one I think is fake. Here's the first one. Now, as you can see, this was taken in the woods somewhere. And I'm slightly zooming in on it because this is either a really good mask or it's the real thing. Now, it does look more hairier than some versions that we have seen, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Honestly, all I know is that if I was in the woods, I hope I wouldn't see that. But this one's a little different. I mean, it looks like it's just walking along and somebody snapped a photo, and maybe that's what happened. But as we zoom in a little bit, there's just something about the mouth and the nose that just doesn't sit right with me. I want to know if you guys feel the same way, because like always, this is for you to decide. This next clip is from Beastly Pumpkin on Instagram, and it shows what to be is a Sasquatch, but I want to know what you guys think, so take a look at this. Now, as you can see, this man who seems actually terrified is searching or seeking what looks like either a man in a dark costume or an actual Bigfoot in the woods. Now, usually I would think something like this is a hoax, and it might be, but at the same time, why is he so out of breath? And also, that scream that you heard, was that put in after the fact, or was that a legitimate scream from this creature? But one thing I do take doubt in is that if you see something like that, there's only a few brave enough people to follow it. Usually, people go the other way. But, like always, let me know what you think in the comments. I really want you guys to take a look at this, because even though the footage isn't as good, to me it's more compelling than the last, because as you'll see at the end, he runs away. And this footage was brought to you by someone on Reddit, you can see in the bottom left of the screen. So now we're going to zoom in on this video, which you can see was taken in the daytime, but that's what makes it even more curious to me, is that it's not at night, it's in the daytime. Why would somebody take this amount of effort to video something if it wasn't real, if they didn't actually think it was something to be videoed? But then again, the internet is littered with fakes and hoaxes. So, like always, I'm going to let you decide. Now, this is one of those times where I have absolutely no idea what this is. So, I'm just going to show it to you guys twice, and hopefully one of you can tell me what it is in the comments. Regardless of what this is, it should give you the chills. But do you see it in between the trees? Well, if you do, there's more. Now, I freeze framed it right here because what you're about to see next absolutely startled me, and it seems that this is from the same video, so that means he was watching this thing in a tree and then captures what you're about to see. But if anybody knows the language that this man was speaking, please let me know what he was saying in the comments below, and be aware for this one, because this one is totally insane. This video gave me the chills because this man was watching whatever this is and then caught it from a different angle. And as this thing creepily looks at him and even crawls towards him, it seems to have no effect on him. Now, maybe this is just some ape or something like that, but either way, the movements of it were way more creepy than I could ever imagine. But I really want to know what you guys think. Did you see the eyes, how they lit up? What other creature does that? Maybe there's a bunch. Educate me in the comments. But also, let me know if you believe that this is a real animal or something else.
Over there.
Over where?
Right here.
Hey! What are you doing over there?
Okay, what you just saw was from Beastly Pumpkin on Instagram again, but let's just all take a second to take this in. Like, look at this thing. I was so surprised when I saw this zoomed in video that you guys are seeing now. Once it's zoomed, look at the arms. Look at the arms. That's either somebody in a costume that really wanted to like mess with somebody, but look how skinny it is. I mean, it doesn't even look like somebody could fit their arms in that. Yo, what is that? Is that like a skinwalker? Or it's white. Is that an alien? I'm asking. I don't know. Like, if anybody has ever seen anything close to this, please, I read the comments. Let me know in the comments. Because this one got me shook. I'm not going to lie. This one got me shook. I have no idea, but I love it. In 2014, Magnus Rismar, a YouTuber, was exploring a random house in Norway. Alright, this might just be a prank, okay? But honestly, what do you think this is? Like, does that look like just a woman, or what? Let me know in the comments. Now, sometimes with these horrifying clips, I thought I would just bring you this wholesome clip of 5 guys in a room and they're, playing their little band and everything's cool, but then something out of the ordinary happens. And don't let it scare you. It's not a big deal. It's either a demon or a person, one of the two. But as you see right there, there's somebody not invited that's watching. What is that? It looks like a woman as we kind of zoom in. But what is she doing there? Why is her face ghostly white? Somebody let me know right now in the comments. Hoax or real? Now this one is very brief, but as you can see, we got a dog or a wolf or something, coyote. But as you can see where that circle was, these eyes pop out. And look at them. They're just two bright eyes, and then the dog notices. What could that possibly be? I mean, it's very creepy if you think about it. It's very sudden too. Anybody got any ideas?
That's not human. It's not a human. That face is here at first, but not. That is not a human.
Now, I don't know about this one. It's either a Bigfoot or a human that was out to lunch, wanted a little break by themselves, and oh great, there's a family with a camera. But either way, I tried to zoom in on this thing a little bit, and the more I zoomed in, the more I'm like, is that a person? Could it be? Is it? And the more I zoomed in, as you're seeing, it kind of looks like it's a person, but that's up for you to decide, not me. So let's go. Oh, and I'm about to show you a video of a drone. You guys might have seen this. It's like a drone that says, oh, I caught a Bigfoot, but honestly, it's almost impossible to tell. But I'm showing this because then there's a video after where I actually found the whole video of a separate incident where this guy gets out of his car and he tracks it down. But here's the first one, check it out. What is that? I don't know. It's either a human running or a creature running, and it looks bipedal, but I mean, how can anybody be certain from this distance, you know? And then, of course, the clip ends right when it hits the tree line. So I zoomed in, as you can see, yeah. As you can see, it gets a lot more clear the more we zoom in. Yeah, that little pebble, I don't think we'll ever know. But the next one, we get a little bit more. And I think, well, I want to know what you think. Let's go. Okay, so this one, the guy's driving. He notices something. And then, drone comes out. You'll see what happens.
I'm going to get out and take a look. What is that? I gotta turn around. I gotta get back there. I'll shut the camera off for a minute. I'm going to use the drone. What the world? What is that? Oh, that's incredible. What? No way. Are you serious? What? What is that?
Quick question, why can we hear its feet? Yeah, the thing walking. Unless it's like walking on like broken glass. Why can we hear the feet? Anyone know?
What the world?
Okay, so I took this still frame and I zoomed it in. I thought this was one of the clearer pictures of it. I mean, it clearly does look like somebody's in a mask or, you know, it is a hairy creature. I'm just a little confused about the boot sound, you know, it walking, but maybe the drone can pick up good sound. What do y'all think?
And I just want you guys to watch this and observe this creature, whatever it is, because we've heard stories about other cloaked beings. It sounds like a reptile to me, but I want to know what you guys think. Now this was in 1997, mind you. So it would be really hard to fake this.
For the explorers, it was a shocking moment. At first, the creature looked like a beast, then like a snake, but in the end, it didn't look like either.
See it close. See it from the right side of the screen to the left, right in the middle right now. There it is. It's fading. It seems reptilian.
That was it again, right there, right there. Wait. I don't like this. See that? Right there. Look. Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
This right here is why I like this clip, the credibility, people running away, you know, that I like. But what do y'all think?
Were reportedly attacked by a mysterious creature.
Yeah, not your average clip on here, but look what happens to them. Is this like a big joke or something? Just look at this. Check this out. Out of nowhere, something happens. I thought it was like an alligator or something, but look at that. But then this is the creepy part. Look at this. Dude struggling. Boom. Nope, not yet. Nope. Here we go. He gets free. No, he doesn't. Does he? Later. See? What is that? I mean, you would think if, like, you're near alligators or crocodiles, you wouldn't, like, you know, stand in the water. But then again, I don't know. But this I can't explain. Yeah, pretty sure an alligator can't do that. I'm showing you this clip because next video I think I got one of the Loch Ness Monster, not even joking, but what do y'all think of this?
What is that? See it? Is that a head? Look at the size of it. Massive. Here, get this one.
Because this is something that's going to unfold. You know, it's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold for months.
All right, let's talk about this one, because this one, you know, nobody was going to find it. They just happened to spot it on their car cam. And this one gets a little creepy to me, I'm not going to lie, because you're going to see as we zoom in what I mean by that. But at first glance, yeah, this looks like something big, unless it's a trick of the eye, unless that's literally just dark space amongst all that greenery. I mean, I have absolutely no idea. It could be a trick of the eye. I'm not even kidding. Trick of the camera, trick of whatever. But I don't know. As we keep zooming in, you're about to see what I saw. I hope you see what I saw. I almost see two heads. Is it two creatures possibly? Or do you think it's... I really can't explain this. This is one of the harder ones to explain. This might be legit. This might be legit. But which one's its head? Is its head on the left side or on the right side? See, look, I'm about to point it out in case you can't see it. Right here. Is that its head? Let me know in the comments. Or is that its head? Let me know in the comments. I mean, this one got me shook. And for all the true fans in here, so I know you're still watching past this point, let me know in the comments the number you see on the screen right now.
Here. Get in on this one. Yeah, I mean, the foot is melted away to make it look bigger. But look at the top of these right here. Yeah. Toes. Yeah. So you got a toe here, here, and then it was the whole heel.
And let me ask you something.
Here, whole heel.
Let me ask you something.
If you're looking down at these, do you know something different about this grouping?
There's a small one and
There's a small one and a big one. That means more than one. So it looks like this one might be a parent and a juvenile.
Parent and a juvenile.
And it makes sense because they're all grouped together so close. That's why they're so close together and they're not strided out.
What do you guys think? As crazy as this sounds, it's stuff like this that kind of makes me want to believe that they're actually out there. I mean, look at this. This video didn't go viral. They really don't have any other reason to be doing this other than it's a hobby of theirs. They like to look for the elusive Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever, right? So when I see this stuff, it's like, ooh, I do see the like toe prints and stuff in that. And what do you guys see as well? I mean, I'm guessing it obviously could be made, right? Like pretty easily, but look how many steps there are. And then you got to add in the smaller one as well. It's like, so somebody went to great lengths, or it's truly an elusive creature, and all we get are the footprints. Now look at this one. This one I've seen a couple times, but I haven't played it here yet. This either looks like a jacked ape, but like, I don't know if they walk like that. And look, it's walking in the snow. So it's like, I don't even know where you would film one of these things. I'm being for real, but what do you guys think about this? Because this is just being played over and over again to you, because look how long the arms are, and see the hand, how it's kind of like different. It's almost like curled back. I really want to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Now, this one is different than the stuff I put on here, but it's very creepy, and I wanted you to see it. Check it. Oh. I got it. No, I'm going to the stairs.
What? You need to get to the steps. Just start swimming to the steps.
What?
Get to the steps. Start swimming there.
What is it?
Just get to the steps.
Here, get in on this one.
Yeah, I mean, the foot is melted away to make it look bigger. But look at the top of these right here.
Yeah.
Toes.
Yeah.
So you got a toe here, 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 and then it was the whole heel.
And let me ask you something.
Here, whole heel.
Let me ask you something. If you're looking down at these, do you know something different about this grouping?
There's a small one and
There's a small one and a big one. That means...
Now, I've seen this one a couple times too, and the only thing, in my opinion, that lends it any credibility, we'll zoom in even though we know that won't do anything, is, you know, if they're not supposed to be there, he would turn around if that's a person or a game warden, someone like that, but how he points right here. It's like, oh, dude, what's that? I'm not supposed to see it. What is that? That's the only thing that kind of makes me think, this might be real. All right, guys, now believe me, you do not want to leave right now, because for the final thing, our email, it's a quick email, but wow. This picture of a Bigfoot, if legitimate, is one of the best I've ever seen. So, you got to hear this. Okay, guys, the subject line was, "You're not going to believe what my trail camera caught." And it says, "Hey, MTC team, I've been meaning to send this in because I still can't believe it myself. And believe me, I can't believe it either. I'm just a regular guy, nothing fancy. I live in a pretty quiet town, and I like to go hiking in the woods not that far from my house. Literally, about a mile from my back door. There's this little trail I've walked probably 150 times. Well, a few days ago, I was out there and I spotted something very strange. It was like this odd little structure, like, sticks and branches that had clearly been placed together in this weird way on purpose. I know the woods well enough to tell when something doesn't look natural. It wasn't huge or anything, just enough to catch my eye and give, that weird feeling that you feel deep down, you know what I mean? So I figured, why not? So I had a spare trail cam at home, so I went back later that day and set it up facing that structure. Honestly, I didn't expect much at all, maybe a deer walking by or a raccoon messing with it. But when I checked the footage just the next day, my heart about jumped out of my chest. Clear as day. There's something huge, way too big to be a person, and definitely not a bear or a raccoon, moving right past the camera. The way it moves, the size of it, the way it's just huge, it's hard to explain. But you can tell it's something extraordinary. I've watched it a dozen times. I can't stop staring at it. It gives me the chills every single time. I'm sending this in because I thought you guys at Monstertrailcams would appreciate it. Believe me, we do. I never expected to catch something like this so close to home, but here we are. Let me know if you want me to send over the other footage. Thank you guys for what you do. Love the channel. Jonathan.